No, I look bad. The lighting is bad. I have been drained AF. But it's okay because I am going to get some shit done today. And then when I get back, I'm going to get myself together. I am doing a vlog today because I have a lot of shit to do. First things first, besides putting on these shoes and hitting my little... we are headed to my daughter's doctor and then my daughter's dentist. Long story short, my daughter has, and it's my fault, she has rotten teeth in the front. And I'm just putting it out there. It is what it is. Whatever. A lot of it came from me being depressed when I gave birth. Well, she started to develop cavities when she was about 2 years old. So around that time, I just went through a really bad with her dad. And I wasn't even brushing my own damn teeth. If I could just be honest, depression sucks. It's not fun. It's not cool. Especially with postpartum. You never know how long postpartum, lasts for some people. I know some people have postpartum and have had postpartum for like 5 years. It's a real thing. And especially when you don't have a support, you a baby mama, it is what it is. But it does not excuse my actions. However, it is an excuse it is a reason for whatever has happened, and that's the truth. So I say all that to say, me as a mom, of course, now she's been going to school. Hold on, let me hit my little bong. Okay, so we are going to, well, let me tell you the background story, because I feel like I need to give you guys the full context. So when she was 3, because I did get this done last year, she was overweight, I guess what I was told, for her to go under anesthesia. I was about to say I'm not going to put out the dentist, but I'm not. I was, because a lot of people have had really bad experiences with this dentist. Hold on. Okay. I'm in my car. Okay. So they told her that she was overweight. My baby's big. Her dad is 6'5", I'm 5'8", and we're not skinny. It's not like we're stick figures. Her dad actually was like huge. He was big. Loved me a big nigga. And then he started going to the gym and stuff. And I feel like that's kind of where our relationship went downhill. But that's another story for another time. That dentist pissed me off, and so that was that. So we waited a little bit longer because the only other option was to put, like I said, the stuff on her teeth that was going to make her teeth black. I didn't necessarily want that, but at any point, I mean, her teeth already looked jacked up. And when I tried to set up the appointment for that actual dentist, they gave me the runaround. Again, at the time with my life, because I struggled with depression a lot of my life, it was just kind of just like a defeating moment and a fuck it, what are you doing? I'll just give up moment. And that's low-key what I did. When I say run around, I was calling for a good 3 weeks, like trying to set up the appointment. This got to the point where it's like, fine. I did start brushing her teeth more, but obviously with the amount of decay, and then it started to like kind of quicken. We did like peroxide toothpaste, like everything that we could do within her being like the age range that she was. I even had my holistic friend, she was giving us like different things to gargle with, like turmeric, clove, like, and of course my daughter, just like I had to like shoot it with the syringe and on her gums in order for her to take it. She didn't like the taste. I just hated doing all that stuff. I really wanted to have an appointment. Anyways, long story short with all of that, and moving forward, the cost is out here. Is it the end of the month? What's today? It's not even the end of the month like that. Maybe it's raining outside. Yeah, I'm so damn nosy. I'm so damn nosy. Let me tell you something. No matter rain or shine, y'all gonna see some Jehovah's Witnesses, okay, bro? My hood, you gonna see some Jehovah's Witnesses. You hear me? Girl. Anyways, sorry, y'all. I got a phone call, and yesterday my behind was recording a video, and I thought that y'all was able to hear me, but because I came back from the phone call and I was able to unpause it, literally it was only like a 3-minute phone call from my daughter's doctor's office. It wouldn't. The sound didn't play. Child posted a whole video. And the damn sound would not play. Anyways, long story short though, because I don't even know where I was at, but I'm trying to remember. Point blank period is this: I had to switch her dentist. We finally got her in this year. Everything was everything. They got all the cavities, seen everything. We went through the conversation. Let me say this too: shout out to all the moms out there, all the people out there, the dentists, the people who don't make mothers feel bad. You never know what somebody's going through. You know what I mean? And this was like even a big deal for me to talk about because when I'm a perfectionist too, I'm a damn good mom. But if you're doing everything by your fucking self, genuinely, when I say I'm doing everything, you kind of close, you're in my lane stink. My lane stinker. Okay. Most of it by, when I say everything. And then I was about to change it to most of it because there was something like he helped out with, he paid for this, but I've been the person who's she's been at my home. Like I've been paying the bills in my house. I've been the one, doing what I need to do. Like it has not been a, hey, let's go half. I know I don't live there, but this is where my daughter lives and you're my girl. Let me go ahead and do X, Y, Z, L, and P. Even now, my work schedule, which is very hard to even find a job out here, but my schedule has to be a little bit more limited because I don't have anybody to watch my kid and I can't afford daycare. Like I don't know where anybody's going to be. Me being a single mom, especially with my only choice at this point to start my own business and really get my hustle. And then I don't want to rely on the system anyway. But at this point, that's my only option. And then to be able to come up with $300-something a week, like I just can't do it. And then DSS does help, but now with DSS, the monthly payment is $5, which before the co-payment, at least in my area, was $60, and they changed it to $5. But the thing about that is that the schools now are starting to do like an AMR fee, which was, I guess, like kind of like an administration fee. Like this is like a required base down. This is just, this is the fee. So even though we only had to pay $60 a month, the last school that we went to, we still had to pay $150 a week. Now I could have went to another school, I could have done all this other stuff, but again, you have to keep in mind, opening spots, her age group, how many teacher parent ratio, all of that. Like, it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. I'm trying to think, would I be able to, I just feel like I need to try. I'm trying to get to the doctor's office, and I just hate going around this long ass bin, especially when I'm like right here. So I'm gonna try to see if there's a way for me to get through it on the other side, where I can pass all that, because this is actually in the way of what I have to do. So let me tell you guys just what has to happen now. So we went under the dental procedure. I told them my daughter's very sensitive. I would prefer if we can go ahead and set up with the anesthesia and do everything I have to do. Well, ma'am, we don't know. That's not how we do it. We have to go ahead and give her all the options that we have, prior to giving her the anesthesia. Okay, cool. Law is law. At least I know that y'all are trying to abide by the law. Cool. So they gave her laughing gas. And when I tell you my daughter's reaction, it made me want to fight every single fucking doctor, dentist, anesthesiologist. Like, I don't even care at this point. I was going to knock them the fuck out. Like, that's the only way I can say it. My daughter was moving. When my daughter gets nervous, she talks a lot because she's just trying to, like, get over her nerves. She's such a brave girl, and that shit broke my fucking heart. Especially since me as a parent, she's sensitive to pain. I'm very sensitive to pain, and her dad, he doesn't even, like, do medication. He's not really sensitive to pain in the sense where it's like, oh, I don't take pain. But he's not, like, his body is not chemistry. Even when he had our daughter, his nutsack, he don't produce, like, drug. You know what I'm saying? Like, our daughter don't do well with Tylenol, with me, I was still popping, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm checking my resume. But as far as my daughter, she not used to that life. I give this girl Tylenol, and this girl acting like she off, like, Adderall, motherfucking Molly. Like, it's like, girl, please calm down. Like, the fuck? Girl, like, I gotta call the doctor, make sure, please. Like, how do we drain this out? Like, she did an IV, we need to hook her up. We need to just flush this shit out her motherfucking system, because how the hell did you offer Tylenol? It don't even be like a full dosage. Like, I be giving her the infant Tylenol still, because what you will not do, have me in jail going for an overdose over 5 milliliters. Okay? I've got down over 3.5 milliliters of Tylenol infant. Hell no. Anywho, so they're like, listen, here's what we do. We can't do it. We'll put her under the anesthesia. Under the anesthesia, whatever. And what we'll do is we need you to go to the ENT, because what we did, we seen in the back of her throat, she has enlarged tonsils, and we need to make sure before we give her, we need to make sure before we give her the medicine. You just went the wrong way. It definitely said do not enter, and you went the wrong way. We need to make sure that her airways are not blocked. I called this out the ENT appointment. The ENT is like, oh, listen, we can't do referrals from the doctor. We have to actually get a referral from the nurse or from her actual pediatrician. I said, okay, that's cool, not a problem. Call the pediatrician. I'm like, listen, I need a referral. Y'all already seen my baby's teeth. It is what it is. They're like, oh, well, we can't just give you a referral based off that. We actually have to have her come, and she has to, visit. So that we can actually check her tonsils out. So I'm like, okay, cool. Set up the appointment. They say, listen, out of all the categories, cases, I guess, or whatever, she has like category 3, category C, something like that, where they're big. They're just big, but they're not touching each other. So forth and so on. And also, let me tell you this. This was a factor too. I told you, I don't know if I said it or not here because I can't remember. My daughter's teeth, once, like at 3 years old, or last year, once we started to like notice it, we tried to like do all that all that stuff, like natural remedies to clear out her teeth. But we noticed that her teeth were like rotting faster. So this year, she gets her teeth looked at, and the new dentist that we went to was like, she has the mouth of a 6-year-old. Like, that's the reason why her teeth were rotting faster, because all 4 of her teeth, her grown adult teeth, you can see them, they're clearly like, and if I have a picture, I'll insert it here, but I went through all my pictures and deleted a lot of stuff. You can clearly see all her teeth, like teeth here and teeth here. Most people don't have that. Her bottom teeth at 4 years old is loose, which the doctor said by the end of the year she probably will lose them, which is the reason why they wanted to get all this stuff done, because as her new teeth come in, it just is better just to kind of have fresh start, with the, because she has to get fillings back here. Some of them do have to come out. They're not worried about the front teeth, because again, they're coming out anyways, and those are the ones that are like decayed the most. But as far as getting the back teeth and stuff filled and cavities, that's what we were trying to do with the laughing gas that time, and I couldn't do it. And then the dentist, no shade, no tea. I feel like she's gonna give me a runaround. She's gonna give me a hard time, but it's cool because my daughter's gonna get her teeth done. So anyways, we had the doctor, they look at her shit, and they're like, yeah, they're swollen, so but she's cleared for surgery. So I simply call the dentist and I say, hey, y'all told me I had to be an ENT. They gave me a referral to the doctor, gave me a referral to the ENT. I can go to get an ENT referral. I just want to know, does the doctor's note suffice, or does I need to actually go to the ENT? Nobody really answered me. They just transferred me to somebody who sets up the appointments for the anesthesiologist or for the surgery. I don't think she knew. I don't know all the pieces. I'm still coming and I'm asking questions because I'm still at base 1. Nobody's walking through anything. Nobody said anything. So now I'm here at the doctor's. Mind you, this has been about a week now in the making. I know I look terrible. I look horrible. I look drained. My food stamps are stolen, so this month has been really hard. I haven't been eating. I got food for my daughter But and then this week I just decided I am like overwhelmed and I couldn't do the readings. So, you know, I did a reading today, which I need to pause this. Actually, hold on. I'm about to go inside. All right. I was going to film while I was in there, but I had like a newborn baby in there. I'm not going to show too much, but I got the paperwork. So, right. I need to get this paperwork for the anesthesiologist because once you go into surgery, the pediatric doctor has to fill out the form, medical history, and all that other stuff. So that's what I just went to get today. But the anesthesiologist people, or the dentist, also tried to send me forms. They're like, hey, listen, what we can do in the meantime, between time, is send you forms. I was willing to go get the forms 2 days ago when I had first called them about all this stuff on Monday. And here's just a side note, like being a mom is exhausting, and also dealing with like, I don't know, postpartum, I don't know, anxiety. I don't think I have anxiety, nor do I have postpartum. I just feel like I get burnt out and I'm overwhelmed so easily. And I think that is because, again, the readings are trying to do too much. And then not making so much, you know, you put so much energy into something, you just don't make nothing back. It's like, it's such an insane feeling. Yeah, because now I can just shoot down this way, go back up that way, go to the pediatrician. And it is only 10:38, so we are good. I wanted to be back by 11:30 because I just want to chill. That time between my daughter going to the bus stop and then me having to pick her up, it goes by so fast. But anyways, so again, I'm at base 1 wanting to know, does the note suffice? Do I need to go to the ENT? I'm getting all these questions like, hey, when's the ENT appointment? Like, listen, nobody's answering me right now. What is necessary? Everybody's just kind of talking to me like I know all of this stuff. And then even yesterday when I was talking to her, what she was saying to me was, oh yeah, well, you can fill out this packet because it's going to explain a little bit more about. I'm just like, first of all, you're not even explaining to me the very first thing. Everybody's just dispatching me and nobody's really talking to me. And I get it. I can understand it if it's the reason why, because, oh, we have to wait for the dentist approval. We have to wait for this. I totally get it. But now it's like when I first called, oh, we have to wait for the dentist to see if they can do it in office or if it's the hospital. Now we also have to get the approval from the anesthesiologist. Okay. Yesterday it was just this. Now today is this. Nobody's telling me when. They're like, you need to get this appointment. You need to, like, nobody's saying anything to me. So I'm just confused. I'm motherfucking confused. It's fine though, because at the end of the day, we just gonna do what we gotta do. Like, we're just gonna do what we have to do. I'm debating on whether I need to tell my dad that I need gas in my car. Because he asked me yesterday, he need gas money? I was like, no. But the reason would be because, I'm gonna be honest, I need to start saving money. I'm a smoker, heavy. Not ever going to change that. Not going to mix it up. Not going to do, you know, too much on that because some of us need to survive. However, I'm tired of spending money. I need to be grown up. I do not make that much. It is not that type of time. It is not that type of energy for me. It is not that type of dwelling. It's not that type of household. And so I'm trying to get a vape, like one of those like little weed vapes, like an actual disposable vape, not like the little cartridge, because the cartridge, I don't know, the wax, it be getting stuck. It just is a lot. So I like the little disposable vapors because I like the vapes, like the actual vapor of it, and it gets me high. Plus it lasts a lot longer because I get me 2 good hits of that and I'm good. And also it keeps me in the house because we have a balcony in our back, the back of my apartment. And every single time I go out there, I'm like, hey, I want to have mommy time. You know what I mean? I just feel like my daughter's watching me and it's just like, girl, like, go to your room. The living room is where like the balcony part is, so she'll be trying to come to the balcony, trying to play and stuff, and it's just like, I don't want you watching me do this. But if I vape, I can just run to my closet really fast and vape, you know, or go to the bathroom, shut the door and vape. She may smell it, but she doesn't know what she's smelling. Like, she doesn't know what life is giving her at this moment. So I really want to do that as a person, as a mother, and just also, just like, again, the whole tree thing. I don't smoke street weed, if you will. I go to the smoke shops, not the dispensaries. We have dispensaries out here, and I could get a medical marijuana card, but when I get money, I just never think to pursue it because it's really not that deep for me. However, yeah, it's just not that deep. I get high off of the THCA. I get high off of the I used to get high off the Delta 8, but now they switched from the Deltas and now everybody's just into the THCA and all that other stuff. So I used to get high with those. I get high with those. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like in my own days, just talking, driving. I'm passing my parents' house. And there's a car or a truck that says 63, which reduces down to 9, ending of cycles. Should I talk about my baby daddy since we're on the road? Because I really don't want to just keep chopping up and editing videos. They asked all these questions. Birth history for pediatric patient. She was post-term, 41 weeks. I think I might have had her at 42. But at this point, I don't really know. I just feel very drained by the whole situation. Not to mention, when I looked at the paperwork for the anesthesiologist, they're gonna tell me that it costs $1,500, and it was like payment method, cash or credit, or cash or card. And I'm like, this is what I'm saying. This is stuff that y'all are not. Even when she said, hey, I can email you the paperwork or you can come in. It's not like, hey, how about we do this? I need you to come in. Because there is some things that we do have to go over about payment. We have to go over, like, it's just like now these new day and age, like these people, they don't know how to work. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to do, it just is so dumb to me. It just is so dumb. So dumb to me. Anyways, let me let this go because I'm just running my mouth. Is this where it is? Where are we at? Is this the door? Okay. I am well. I'm at my parents' house. I stopped over here because I had to get some mail. God is so good. Starting October, for whatever reason, my food stamps are going up. Maybe it's because I'm still unemployed, or maybe because they just added something, but whatever the case is, or maybe they're sorry because everybody's food stamps keep getting fucking stolen. I told y'all my food stamps got stolen. I just have not been eating this month. But either way, I came over here to visit with my mother. I really don't like being around her. She's somebody that drains my energy, and it's because she's so passive aggressive. She's so fake. She's so phony. Do we have to love our parents? Yeah, and I love her for what it's worth. But at the end of the day, it's just a draining situation altogether. And so I tried to kiki for a moment, but it just made me realize and put things in perspective that I'm good on having female friends. And I really think it's because of my sign, Aquarius. I have Aquarius moon, Aquarius Venus, that I move like a nigga, talk like a nigga, act like a nigga, walk like a nigga. It just be like, it don't be that deep for me. I mean, and apologize, I moved on. And moved on, had myself a good life. People still upset in they box and stuff about it in their chest. I need to figure out where I need to go. I know where I'm gonna go. It's 11:16. I said I don't want to be home. I said that I wanted to be home by 11:30. But I had to stop at my parents' house. I would have been home by close to 11:30, but if not 11:30, at least 12 o'clock. I'm about to go to the weed shop, and I'm going to see my first one and see how much the disposable vapes are. I'm going to see how much these disposable vapes are because, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, y'all. In my efforts to save money, I got myself a vape. I love that for me because, one, I'm trying not to smoke so much, which this will probably help me kind of tone down a little bit because I like smoking the real thing. But also, I just need to tighten up. I just really need to tighten up. Look at that. PCOS at its finest. At its finest. And my thyroids too, which vaping does not help. But anyways, kids came back from the smoke shop. I'm about to go hit the gas station now because I am on E. I did let my dad know, but he had already put money in my account. So that was that, which was great. He didn't know that I had a client today because I was actually able to pay my cable bill, which is about $20 extra because I had ordered the tablet or the iPad that's in the backseat that now belongs to my daughter. But yeah, that is that on that. And I'm able to get gas. So that's where I'm headed right now. Get to the gas station. I need to pick up some juices from the grocery store. Like I said, food stamps 0. I ain't got nothing. I should actually check it just to make sure. I got I owed a $1 on there, and I need to get some drinks and stuff. I'm trying not to spend a lot of money though. So I'm probably gonna go to the Dollar General after I hit, well, actually I should turn around and go the other way. I should go to the Dollar General. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go to the Dollar General because I feel like it'll be a lot cheaper. Yeah, I'm so bad at filming. We just came back from Dollar General. I will show you guys what I got really fast and my thought process behind everything. So the 19th, I still need to check my EBT, but on the 19th, we're supposed to be getting some type of supplemental, something like that. So they're giving us an additional $100-something, which is great because my food stamps got stolen. So I had nothing, and I live in a state where they don't give you anything back. So it gets stolen that month, it gets stolen. Thankfully, this month, we actually have like some type of bonus or something. Excuse me if I don't know the technical terms. One thing that I'm running out of is juices. And I first was doing the Kool-Aid, but again, all of this on my daughter's teeth, like, Ray, you got to do better. So of course, watering down regular juices and stuff, but my daughter has taken a liking to these. Well, let me show y'all what I got. These V8s, she loves this. She usually eats drinks that they have a strawberry watermelon one, and then they have a strawberry, or is it strawberry watermelon? No, it's cherry watermelon, and then it's strawberry kiwi. They didn't have those. These are new, berry blend, and not new and new, but these are new for her. And then this one, fruit melody. I had this one before. She wasn't a fan. She's not like a fruit punch type girl. She's more so of like, you know, fruit punch, the notes are more like of the cherries and the apples and, you know, those, like, she's more of like even the oranges and stuff. She's more of like great, maybe apple, but apple by itself, which is the reason why I got these. Mind you, these were only $1. Okay, I don't know why people hate the V8. I'm looking at the, make sure it says May 14, 2026. Yep, May 16, 2026. So, you know, I don't know what's up. People don't like the V8. I used to grow up, we had to drink V8. That was what we drank in the morning time, which is so ironic because now my mom actually does her own juicing. So it's still like we have to drink V8, just like the real healthy and natural one. I love these, and so does she. So I'll mix this with one of those and pour water into it. I might have to with the berry. I was thinking with the berry, not so much, but with the tropical punch thingy, probably gonna have to do this one. She also is kind of under the weather and does not drink regular orange juice. I try not to have so much orange juice because I'll be honest, I'm also working on my daughter drinking enough water, which again, please don't judge me. Like, you would think that I was never a mom and I'm just coming out of the crack house and just trying to do it. It's just life be like life in, especially when you're not aligned to the right person. It's like I'm trying so hard to figure out how to balance this relationship and like things that I need to be as a mom I can't even focus on, and that's my truth. Not even like because I'm not focusing on it, because obviously I'm living, breathing, she's fine, her hair's done, her outfits are put together, she's a very smart girl, she can speak English, she knows her colors in Spanish, she knows how to count to 10 in Spanish, she is just a brilliant girl. But it's like little things like brushing her teeth and making sure she drinks enough water. Very ghetto, very my phone died, very we're back at the house. So anyways, we're back at the house. I know it doesn't really look like too much, but we did clean up in here. I had to let my phone charge. I need to get the little stuff out the floor, but cleaned up in the kitchen. Got the kitchen together. I have clothes going. I have the dishes going, and then yeah, I'm about to hop in the shower right now. It is 1 o'clock. I wanted to take a nap today, but honestly, I got so much coffee. I feel energetic. I came home at 8. I had made some, y'all, the egg roll wraps got me in a chokehold because you literally can make anything with it. And on the 19th, when I get these food stamps, praise the Lord, I'm gonna go check once I get out of here, because once if I check and I have anything on that, girl, we going straight to the store. But I need to get some more egg wraps. I do the bacon, you know, the crunchy, I can see. I do the crunched up bacon with the eggs, like bacon bits, but the real bacon bits. I mean, well, who's to say it was really not? The real bacon bits that you can find at the grocery store. And what was it? Oh, cheese, eggs and cheese, but not just any cheese. You gotta get the Colby Jack cheese or get the what is it? Is it the Colby Jack? What's it? Pepper jack cheese, friend. Just melt that hoe on the eggs, and then do that little egg wrap, and then fry that hoe. Oh, Jesus! It's something about the egg wrap. I haven't tried fried tortillas, but I think I might do that too. Anyways, I just have, and you know what? Also, I was gonna say this. This has taught me how to save, because before I would just do, like, I would go to the grocery store and spend up all my money on my groceries, and then by the end of the week it'd be a lot. I used to go day by day, but you know how you be listening to people and it's just like, you should get everything and do da. But if I in my mind have the mindset to do that, cooking that day, I'll do that. Sometimes it'll be like, I'm tired, and instead of cooking this, I'll switch over and cook this, and then you end up having meat for days, things that go bad, fruit that you didn't, well, fruit we always tear up in this house. We always want to eat some fruit in this house, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I think I need to do week by week. I want to start meal prepping, like for real meal prepping for myself, so that, one, to keep myself eating, because one thing I will do is slip into a food, what is it, aversion? I don't even know if it's a real thing, but literally, if I don't eat food for a long time, trying to actually digest food, it irritates my stomach, and I just, like, the mental of it, I just don't want to eat. But I've gone through so much circumstances in my life where we just couldn't eat. So I'm trying to, again, especially with my food stamps being stolen, which was the worst thing ever, y'all. I literally felt like somebody stole, like, my virginity or something. Like, that's how bad I felt. This was the tea I had a steeping. It smells so good, though. Yeah, it smells minty. It smells so good. It's like, it says it has, let me not do that and let me do this, because I want to say it has menthol in it. That'd be crazy if it did. Is it the L-theanine in it? Oh, August 2026. I was about to say, girl, I done had this for a long time. It don't really say what's in it. Oh, chamomile, rosebud, hibiscus, lavender. Oh, licorice root. That's what it is. Because I'm like, I smell peppermint. Butterfly pea flower, tulsi, the L-theanine, passion flower, orange blossom, natural rose flavor with other natural flavors, rose hip, apple pieces, elderberries. I didn't know it had elderberries in it. This is actually really, really good. I should just steep some of this and then just make it a cold drink for me to have at night. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do that, because I'd be looking for stuff that I can drink mixed out with some magnesium and some cherry tart juice, and that'll just be my little drink for the night, because I'm trying to be healthy, y'all. I keep walking around in circles. Anyways, oh, the refrigerator. I think I showed you guys the both of the V8s. I got this right here. Again, me meal prepping in my mind. Just the little Velveeta packs, because what we do not run out of in this house is noodles, baby. We got noodles. And I think, yeah, this is the corn and rice pasta noodles. This right here is fiber, the whole durum wheat flour. I think I have some with chickpeas. These are regular. Yeah, that's regular. I think I might have ate those. The noodles with the chickpeas, because those were good. Me and my daughter both. The texture was a little bit hard to get used to, but yeah. Then we have these. She loves these right here. And that's what I was going to use. I'm going to use these noodles, make the little macaroni sauce. And then I have ground beef. I made egg rolls. And used the ground beef yesterday because I just had like some ground beef, and this right here has got me in the chokehold. Wet spicy bean dip. I'm trying to get stuff that I like, but stuff that's like going to be healthy for me in my diet. I need protein and I need fiber, like big time fiber. Anywho, moving forward, I think I showed this to you guys too, the crayon tropical. We got the V8s slash, we got the Sunny Delight, because she doesn't really like orange juice, but I want y'all to see. This is a mess up here, but I do have orange juice back here, so she does have that as an option. I think you guys seen the other V8, and I think that's really it. Anyways, I need to go hop in the shower. I'm not gonna hold you. This morning, I took a shower last night. Usually in the morning time I take a shower, but it was so cold, like so cold. I didn't even give my daughter, usually I give her like a little rinse, like she sits in, you know how the tub is like running, so she'll stand in the tub and I like squeeze the water, and the water just kind of rinses off on her. But I couldn't even do that. I wiped her down this morning, and I was like, I'm going to get her off, get my body warm, and then hop in the shower. And then of course I had everything I had to do today, which I had forgot, but I'm happy that I remembered. The conclusion, I don't even know if I had came back with the conclusion, is that I have to wait till tomorrow to hear back from them. Hopefully by that time they'll let me know if my daughter will get approved for the surgery. I don't know if she'll get approved or not. And then also, if she does get approved for the surgery, I don't know if they're going to allow it to be in office or we have to go to a hospital setting, which either one I'm okay with, because under anesthesia it doesn't matter. The whole procedure will be about 2 hours. What I was under the impression is that it was going to be an all-day thing. It was going to be like 6 hours, 7 hours, because I had to put her underneath the anesthesia. Then of course you have to wait an hour for them to wake up, but 2 hours is not a bad time. I can do a lot within those 2 hours, like literally make some videos, edit, whatever, because one of the parents have to be in the room. So I would just make sure we are on fully charged. Maybe, or if I need to just get a notebook out, sketch, plan, I don't know. We'll get to there. And that's another thing about it. The anesthesia just only comes one time a month. So it's either going to be October something, like 16th, something like that, or it's going to be November something, which I think all of that might be Sure, I must have left that in the car. But either way, all that being said, y'all, one of those days, pray for my baby. I'm gonna edit this and then post this, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.